After the huge success of Candy Saga, developer King are back with Farm Heroes. We sat down with gaming guru Tommy Palm to get the lowdown on the gaming giant.
I do a lot of representing of King. I go to a lot of shows and talk about our games. The reason I have the title is that I've been working 15 years with mobile games, but I also still work with design and programming. We have what we internally refer to as kind of a recipe for making game. With a small team of 2 to 3 people, take an idea to a concept, just a one-level game, and try it out really early on our website. And we now have over 180 games there. The most popular concepts we take and make into bigger games. We focus very much on the game and trying to make sure that it makes sense for our players long term. We see that these social casual games have a very long lifespan. Once people have their friends and family in there, they just enjoy going back. In core social games, it's all about actually talking about the game outside. In the games, you can of course help your friends by getting more lives or unlocking things for them. But the most important part of the social games are this haggling about how difficult a certain level was, or asking a friend, in person to help you to the next level. The smartphone has done something fantastic for the games industry. Commuting into your work, for instance, you have that opportunity to play when you have nothing else to do, and it's nice to have a little bit of relaxing time doing something that you like to do. So the Saga word is something that we used for these bigger type of games when we added hundreds of levels, and you see yours and your friends' progression along this line, and you kind of unlock it episode by episode. One thing that was really important for these games is that they are what we call cross-platform, which means that you can pick up and continue your gameplay from another device, such as your tablet at home or PC, and that is something that is beneficiary for this type of game. We target our games to an adult audience, and then we see that with the games are played of people in all ages, but primarily people over 18. The cropsies, as we called it, these cute carrots and things with their eyes, they were experimenting a little bit and found a way that looked really appealing. People might think they look childish, but I think they're very cute. We try to find a good balance that feels fair to the players. With the number of lives, I think it worked out really well, because we don't want people to exhaust their play. We really like that people come in every day and play for a little bit. That's when it works the best. The strengths of King is mainly in this social casual games market, where we have found an audience that haven't had as many games made for them traditionally, and we continue innovating there. We've built up some strong studios, like the London studio now that made Farm Hero Saga, and we continue to experiment and find new interesting concepts there. So Farm Hero Saga is a social match 3 game. A match 3 game is where you try to find 3 or more in a row in order to solve puzzles, and you typically have a certain number of moves to resolve a level. You need to find a certain number of onions and carrots or match them in order to continue. You're constantly looking at solving these puzzles, and you can have help from your friends by having them unlock the next episode if you're continuing. So it's kind of a great way for people to relax and have something fun to do when they're waiting for a meeting or commuting.
There's no denying that King is a force to be reckoned with. But will Farm Heroes Saga produce the same result as its sweet counterpart? We'll have to wait and see.